Good morning, guys. I hope you're well. Looking on the daily on NAS, and here we have price pushing up, sitting just under this 20,000. I would say resistance. If we look left, was support over here, but as we got below, now becomes resistance. You can see price is just fighting with this level over here. Once we had this push up, so we had these two areas marked out on our still charts we sent earlier on Monday, and look at this. Once price got above this 18,300 support, put a wick on it. To confirm with that support, look at this beautiful move from this level. So I did mention I'm waiting for a pullback into about 19,300, 19,000, because if this 20,000 level holds as resistance, we're going to love it to get a pullback to about this level. But we'll look at it on the 4 hour now. But what's more important is the weekly and the monthly. So on the weekly, in our last video we were looking at this current weekly candle, right? So we mentioned as if this closes as is, we could see a big move up, and look at this. Closed at 19,400, pushed up to 20,100, 20,200. Into this, we look left, look at this week as resistance. So price did got a bit of a pullback this week, but 90,600, I mentioned 90,300, which is about in this week over here, but we'll look at it on the 4 hour now. But most important about this is that bounce of this critical major support level. Previous resistance in the weekly, as we know, retested at support, and over here, beautiful rejection and support, and up we go. So we did have a few, because we broke below this channel, right? You can see price pushed up, rejected the bottom of the channel as resistance. The next week again pushed up, rejected as resistance, pulled back down, and we had another low of 17,300. But once this weekly we looked at close like this, massive bullish momentum. You can see this is going to get a push up. So most importantly, we are back in this weekly uptrending channel. The bottom of the channel becomes support, and it looks like the price really wants to go. And why I say that is because of this. Look at this monthly candle. Look how beautiful this monthly candle is. So we know on the monthly, this level over here, 16,700 was previous resistance. Price fell from this level, but over here, price got above and put a wick through this level of support. That's why over here, we had such a lovely bounce. Look at this, made that low of 16,300. Dip just below, fetched buyers over here, and look at this wick. Massive wick up. Beautiful, bullish, strong monthly candle. So this is why it looks like it really wants to go. Still very much uptrending channel on the monthly. This sell-off was, as we know, Trump tariffs, and look at this. But look how April closed. Massive sell-off, but closed strong, bullish, and it looks like it really wants to go. So I'm looking at definitely 19,000. Wouldn't be surprised on the 4 hour. This is why I'm looking for this pullback over here. See, we had a sell-off into this 90,000 level on the 4 hour, bullish engulfing over here, push up, beautiful, sitting at resistance here, and then one more pullback. I would like it something like this. Check, pullback, something like that would be great. So, but untimely, but you get my point. So this is why we only trade from our major zones, guys. In the 4 hour, you can see this obviously a strong level. Price had this major push off this level of demand support, and look at this. So, but be careful. There's a lot of resistance around here. As we look left, this is why I only trade from our major support level. So I'm looking at 19,000 psychological level, 19,300, this whole zone over here. Let's see what happens. See if we get that pullback. But again, on the monthly and the weekly, it looks very, very strong to go up. So I think China and USA are in talks this week about working out a deal for tariffs. So it looks like the market sentiment is changing. India and Pakistan are going to war with each other. It's crazy. But yeah, so just always be careful. Always wait for your pullbacks into support, major level of support, and go from there. Awesome, guys. If you have any questions, always feel free to message me. Thanks so much, guys.